On April 3rd, 2021, the Kenya Association of Manufacturers was pushing the government to implement taxation on an imported product that is used in the manufacturing of cement. Now, this product is called clinker. Now, clinker is simply something that is produced during cement manufacturing that is then ground and mixed in with other ingredients that is then used to produce the cement. So in Kenya, we have two Kenyan companies that manufacture this clinker, which is absolutely necessary in manufacturing cement. Now, the rest of the cement companies, now there are several cement companies, as you very well know. There are about 5 or 6, I'm not very sure, but about 5 or 6. Now, these cement companies are foreign owned. Kenyans don't own anything within the economy. So these foreign cement companies have been importing this clinker product that they then use to manufacture cement in Kenya. Now, there are 2 companies in Kenya that manufacture clinker. And these foreign cement manufacturers in Kenya refuse to buy from the local manufacturers of clinker. Now, the Kenya Association of Manufacturers came and logically said it would make sense if all of you buy locally, because if you buy locally, then our production process will expand. Our production capacity will expand, and they will employ more people. And that will create more employment, and government will benefit through more taxation from more people being employed. So they went to the government and told the government, you need to raise the tariffs or just ban the use of imported, clinker, so that all these companies that make cement would have to use local, domestically produced clinker. Now, the foreign companies that manufacture cement in Kenya quickly ran to the government to complain that they're being made to use locally manufactured clinker. They do not want to use locally manufactured clinker. Why? Because they are foreign companies. They are not in it to benefit Kenya. They are in it to benefit themselves. And most of the time, they are extensions of foreign companies. So you find that, for example, there's a cement manufacturer in let's say, India, that opens up shop in Kenya. Now, they will import clinker from their mother company in India, right? And they will refuse to use local clinker because they want the money to end up in India and the jobs to end up in India. So any single time you allow foreign companies to open business in your country, you lose more than you gain. I don't even see how you could possibly gain, because they import the clinker and then they export the profits. So you lose on both ends. You're creating for them jobs overseas, as well as they're making money from you, and they ship that money overseas. So you can see the level of resistance with them refusing adamantly to use locally produced clinker. And so this is one more force that keeps us underdeveloped and deindustrialized. There is no benefit when even the economy expands. The local people never accrue the benefits of the expansion of the economy. So when construction goes up and more cement is being used, Kenya really doesn't gain, because all the companies are foreign owned and they use imported inputs to finalize the product. And once they sell the products, they take the money out of the country. So you lose on all levels. So we have to give a big kudos to the Kenya Association of Manufacturers for raising this issue and for fighting for our jobs and our wealth. And so the policy of allowing foreigners to control strategic industries is suicidal. But then again, Kenya is ruled by the elite that represents foreign interest, not domestic interest. So typically, as you will see, the elite that rules the country will side. We're waiting to see how this is going to play out. But I promise you, they will side with the foreign companies. And our domestic production capacity will not increase in any meaningful way. You will see the self-sabotage. So So we are watching this situation very closely. So one of the the guy that has been appointed to represent the foreign cement manufacturers in opposing the use of locally produced clinker is a guy called Hassan Ali. So one of his complaints was that it is unfair for them to be required to use domestically produced inputs. Do you see? It's not unfair for Kenyans, but it's unfair for them. Do you see how these foreigners act to destroy us? Yet they totally control the economy of Kenya. 85% of all large enterprises in Kenya are owned by foreigners, acting in the best interests of themselves and not of the country. And so you keep on wondering, why do you have such sky-high levels of poverty? Yet the economy is expanding. But because the economy is not expanding for the Kenyans, it's expanding for the foreigners that control the entire economy of Kenya. And they do everything in their power to sabotage our economic development. The policy of allowing foreigners to own domestic industry is suicidal and needs to be stopped. What else? I think that's it.